Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. I wanted to do an accessory video. I've already done an in the bag video and a glow in the bag video. Probably due to make another one. It's been a full season, so it's changed a little bit, but what hasn't changed much are the accessories I bring with me, so I wanted to talk about a couple of those. First off, Sewfly knee pad. Got this in a player's pack, and I actually really like it. I'm in Texas, there's a ton of thorns, and so this thing has been a lifesaver. I've even used it as a pillow, waiting for buddies that are late. Lay down, look at the stars, whatever. Pretty fun. Another big one, for sure, I'm sure a lot of you have it or something like it, but a Kwik Stick. And I started with this one with just the normal hook on it. This is the XL, not sure how long it is. Sorry, my dog's in here with me. Hopefully that's not too noisy. But must have, especially getting out of trees or bushes, you know, places you can't get. A little tricky to do in water, so I ended up trying out the one with the rake style head, and I use this way more. I guess that means I find myself in water more, but this thing is huge. I honestly highly recommend just committing to both of them, because like I couldn't use this one if it's in a bush or a tree or in some vines, like physically get to. That's where this one is awesome. But in the water, this one is just so easy, especially if you can't see the disc. You pretty much don't stand a chance of getting lucky and raking the disc up with that, but this has saved me many discs. So can't recommend Kwik Stick enough, and I would just get both. Bite the bullet. It's worth it. They've paid for themselves 10 times over. All right, so those are the accessories I bring with me daytime or nighttime, and I wanted to give a glimpse into my nighttime setup. I play probably more nighttime rounds, especially this time of year, than I do daytime rounds, and people always ask me, like, how do you do that? How do you not lose discs? First of all, I have a whole glow bag. I got tired of peeling stickers off for tournaments, so I just committed and bought a full glow bag eventually. And then the other big thing is lights. So the first one, this is a Phoenix. It's an awesome light brand. We sell it where I work, and I've had no issues with them. But this is just a BC21R. It's just a bicycle headlight, and I use a cart, so I just attach it like you would on the handlebars on a bicycle, but on the center pole of my cart, and you know, light up the fairway, light up the basket. I like that a lot. And then for lighting up my discs, I use this is a Streamlight Stinger switchblade. It has UV, another set of UV, and then it has a black light. So, you know, glowing up your glow discs, it works really good. And the other thing I like about it is I can just set it on the lid of my cart. It has some little magnets, so the lid itself isn't magnetic, but there's some hardware on there, and so it can snap on and glow up any discs I lay on the lid of my cart, or people that are playing with me lay it on the disc, or lay the discs on the ground, and the ambient light kind of glows them up. It works better if the disc is right here, but it does get other discs. And then when I'm not using it, it just has a little hook. It's USB rechargeable, which is rad. And I've even used this thing around the house, you know, putting a new sink in, changing a light fixture. This thing is really handy because it has lights on the bottom and on the top, and it can just hang or magnet onto things, you know, underside of the hood of the car or whatever. But I got it for disc golf, and it's been super useful. And then I always wear a headlamp. That's nice, just to, you know, see where you're walking, not trip over things. And I have a handheld Phoenix light as well. I actually got it up here. So I think the battery's charging, but yeah, these things are super bright, like 1,000 lumens. They're awesome. It's kind of like cheating, and they glow the discs so well, especially this thing, that if you know the course and you know your discs, you get to where you think it landed and just turn your lights off and you'll see it, because it'll probably be glowing. And lastly, I'm sure pretty much all of you know about these, but Bushnell Rangefinder, I convinced my wife to buy one for me for Christmas. It is the 17th, and I already have it, and I'm already using it. and I just got like a little case for it that hangs next to my Sewfly knee pad and next to my light on the center handle of the cart, but I got a case for it so it doesn't get crushed or anything. And it's been pretty useful. Mostly, you know, check ranges on new courses, or if I throw a bad throw and I don't really know how far it is, like I don't have a feel for that position on the course, it's pretty convenient. I thought there's something on the lens, but the way it's curved, it's just a reflection. Anyways, so that's been nice. Also in field practice, like knowing how far I'm actually throwing my discs, so I can kind of adjust and get a better idea for my range capability with my bag. And then also, I recently, at the end of the season, hurt my hand. I hurt my middle finger, and so I can't really throw right-handed without agitating it. And so I've been learning how to play left-handed, and I've played 2 rounds, and I've had a decent bit of progress, but using this has been helpful to know, like, when I have a full rip with my left hand that I think was really good, I'm like, oh man, like, hopefully that went at least 200 feet. Like, that'd be nice to have a good, like, scramble shot lefty. And then I walk to my disc and I shoot it back at the T sign, and it's like 160 feet. So it's been humbling, but really helpful. And you don't have to get this one. There's other ones, even from Bushnell, that are cheaper that just don't do feet. I just decided to bite the bullet and go for the Bushnell since it's a Christmas gift. But yeah, I would recommend investing in something like this for sure. Do a mold of the day on my videos, and this one I'm giving a shout out to Mint Discs on their new Longhorn that just came out on Black Friday. And this disc is sweet. I got the Halloween Nocturnal Glow one. Pretty overstable, but on these Texas rocks I've beaten it in quite a bit, and it's actually shapeable, especially into a headwind. Imagine that. I love this disc. The Glow one is pretty flat, not a lot of dome, but it's like an 11 speed. Some people compare it to a Wraith, which I'd never thrown before, but sweet. And then the first one I showed is the Sublime. It was supposed to be the least stable. This one's got a little bit of dome, and it's like 175, I think this one is. It doesn't have a sticker on it, but I scaled it. It's kind of on the heavy side. Man, just with a headwind, it's easy to just drag it on along any. It doesn't want to like turn and burn. It holds the line really, really well when you rip it. And then I got a lightweight Apex one, which is like their Star plastic or ESP plastic. Much flatter, great for hyzer flip, shape shots, headwind, tailwind, whatever. Really, really workable. And that is the Longhorn again from Mint Discs. We've got them at Mountain Sports or mountainsports.com. That's where I work. Yeah, this is a sweet disc. Definitely worth trying out. And if you're unaware of Mint, look into their stuff. It is good. So that's it. I'm out.